Hello, it's Adam Hill. I'm the editor of ITS International. In this edition of In Focus, we're looking at safety, one of the founding pillars of the ITS sector. We're talking to Acusensus about their work across 3 different countries. And first off, we started by asking Jeff Collins what initiatives the company was involved in the UK.
It's an exciting time to have got involved with Acusensus in the UK, as I'm responsible for bringing the heads-up technology to market, building on the foundations of the proven operational experience in Australia. I've been involved in the road safety sector for nearly 2 decades, and in all of that time, there's been a desire to address the problem of distracted driving, but until now, there hasn't been a practical solution. It's always been too difficult to deliver. I saw for myself just how effective the artificial intelligence cameras were back in 2021, when I was involved in the UK's first trial, where the cameras are operated within a major roadworks construction scheme. I quickly realised that we now had a practical solution that could be used to make our roads safer. For the UK, it's still quite early days in developing a countrywide operational solution, but we've been making great strides in demonstrating how the system operates so far through the use of a van with a telescopic mast. This has been used on more than 60 sessions at over 40 locations, allowing 10 police force areas to see at first hand just how good the captured violation images are. And we're building on this programme by also introducing a number of relocatable trailer units, which will allow us to run longer and larger projects. It's been gratifying to see the level of interest from highways and police authorities, and I'm now optimistic that a number of regions intend to run operational schemes before the year is out. The road safety challenge we have is significant, and the UK does have a worrying trend of increased serious casualties due to distracted driving or not wearing a seatbelt. So I'm looking forward to our technology being part of the solution to this toll, because I'm confident that working with our customers and partners, we will be able to change driver behaviours for the better, ultimately allowing us to point to measurable improvements thanks to the use of our technology.
And next we asked Anthony Perino about the US experience.
A key road safety issue we have here in the US is what I like to refer to as the epidemic of distracted driving. The amount of accurate, relevant data made available to decision makers and the differing legislations enacted by the different states that allow the use of devices while operating a motor vehicle. These can sometimes be very difficult and confusing for the motoring public to clearly understand what level of engagement with an electronic device is safe and legal while operating a motor vehicle in the eyes of a state. In our opinion, any engagement with an external electronic device while driving is dangerous and highly discouraged. Unfortunately, not all states or municipalities have the same opinion, and this can be very misleading and, in some cases, exacerbate the distracted driving problem from state to state. Here in the US, I have the focus in this space a little bit differently than my counterparts. I have proven technology available to me that would allow me to enforce these type of activities today. The biggest challenge is implementing these in our current legislative environment. Distracted driving programs have been proven in Australia to drive down the prevalence and reduce road fatalities. These programs are based on the foundation of strict, clear, and enforceable laws governing the use, or more accurately, the lack of use of electronic devices while driving. As the world leader in distracted driving enforcement, Acusensus needed to implement a solution for the US sooner rather than later. By utilizing an existing proven enforcement system in a novel way in real time, we feel we have opened some eyes to the innovative use of this technology. We feel doing something now in a limited capacity is better than just talking about what needs to be done. We are confident that once this technology is utilized further, it will become more fully embraced. Then we can make a difference on the road through enhanced engineering, making the laws more concise, through education, allowing law enforcement to continue to educate and engage with the motoring public in real time, and enforcement, giving law enforcement the tools to make unbiased decisions aided by the use of technology.
And finally, we asked Alexander Janink, the founder of AccuSensors, what innovation could mean for the future of road safety.
When we're deciding which products to develop, we have a look and we go, okay, how many lives will this save? How many injuries will it save? How will it allow people to go about their day in the safety and comfort that they're actually going to return home that night? And when you look at our core product offering, our enforcement solution, we developed what was originally a mobile phone enforcement solution to also address seatbelts. So people not wearing seatbelts are a major source of road death. And then we enhanced it further to address speeding. So people going over the speed limit, having to dissipate all that energy in a crash, again, a major source of serious injuries and death. And when we look at this one asset that we've developed, the heads-up solution, when a government deploys that, they can be finding a solution for the underlying cause in 2 in 3 road deaths. Then as we're going to develop into new product lines, we're also looking at very early on in the process, what impact will this product have? And so one of our product lines is an impaired driving screening system. And so that impaired driving screening system, it's there to assist police operations to work out what's the likelihood that a driver coming towards that police operation is impaired by drugs or is impaired by alcohol. And 40% of drivers who are killed in Victoria have drugs or alcohol in their system. It is certainly highly prevalent in our road casualty statistics. And so we're looking, okay, how can we provide an intervention that doesn't exist at the moment to try and solve part of this problem? Another product line that we're going into is the AccuSensors Guardian product. And that's a work health safety solution to try and protect some of our most vulnerable workers. So people working by the roadside in construction, in first response to incidents, they have one of the most high-risk occupations in Australia and in the world. Most number of casualties, most number of deaths, most number of injuries. The Guardian solution will help to protect those workers by alerting them and giving them plenty of notice and time that something very dangerous is heading their way, and they can get that tap on the shoulder that otherwise wouldn't have come, that tap on the shoulder to look up and go, right, there's danger coming, I need to get out of the way. And hopefully, over time, to save their lives and to save several lives across the globe.
And that's it. Thank you very much to AccuSensors, and thank you very much for watching. We hope you found it useful. The next In Focus will be on V2X. So until then, stay connected.